Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric Whiting, and I'm going to be doing a demonstration of DataDrop, the first feature. This is mostly to show kind of how it's going to be used and kind of where we're going to go from there. Okay, so DataDrop is going to be a Windows Forms application, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to map different sources of data um, into different destination data formats. So for example, if I'm getting a JSON file that has uh, maybe the same data shapes, but multiple objects for anything, and I want to just take all of those and stick them into an Excel file or generate them into a YAML file or something like that. That's what this is going to do. Likewise, I would imagine that the most common use of something like this would be uh, maybe from Excel to actually JSON. So say I have an Excel file that has 100 rows and 10 columns, and I want to make JSON objects based off of 3 of those columns, but I want all 100 rows of it, but only 3 columns. And so I would use DataDrop to make that Excel file into 100 different JSON objects with 3 attributes. So for my demonstration, I'm going to actually do JSON. Um, so in the past, when I've recorded these, the um, text on the screen has been hard to read. So I don't know. Should I just read this out to you? Okay, so this is a JSON file. If you can't see it, this JSON object has 3 attributes: name, job, and age. And name Eric, job programmer, age 30. I'm so old, and I apologize for it. Um, so this is the JSON file that we're going to use for the demonstration. Okay, here is the form design that we're going to use for the demonstration. Well, this is actually the first feature is actually the GUI itself of DataDrop, and this is mostly what it's going to look like. It might change a little bit as the other requirements get developed and it's like more obvious what kind of stuff we need. So, but this is going to be the general layout of the form of the GUI itself. So let me just go ahead and run it so I can show you kind of the basic thing that it's supposed to do. Alright, so my app is running and I have a JSON file source, and that JSON file I had open is this guy right here, and I'm going to go ahead and close this just in case there's some kind of usage problem. This URL bar is going to be used when we implement APIs. Something like a web service might hit this and instead of a file, but for now that's just there. So you can see the path I have now for that JSON file is in the file text box. And so I'm going to say show available attributes. And I have the name, job, and age of the JSON file. So those objects, those JavaScript object attributes are now available to me, and I can say I'm going to cast this into database inserts. Okay, but I don't care about age. I just want the name and the job title. So I would click name and put them over here, and take job and put them over here, and then generate file. Right now, this doesn't do anything. The first feature was just the GUI, kind of the setup of everything. So yeah, if I decide I don't want these, I can click this button to get them out of there. The reason that these don't disappear from the available list is I don't know what people are going to use. So, you know, if they want to insert the job attribute multiple times, that's if they want to. If they want to do it 10 times, there they go. So name, 10 job types, and age. Um, or maybe I only want a few job types. So that is the GUI. And so what it would do from here is I would say generate file. And since there's only one JSON object in this that I'm using, it's only going to create one insert, but it's going to say insert into whatever database, the whatever table that you're using, and it'll say name, job, age, values, and then it'll say Eric, programmer, and then 30, right? So that is the general overall kind of usage of it, of what it's going to do. Our next feature is going to probably make this a little bit more obvious because it will actually generate the new file so you can see what's going on. And the main benefit of this is that it'll be able to do uh, multiple things. So if I had that same data shape in the JSON object, but I had 15 or 20 of them, I would just have to do blah blah blah. Hang on, let me get rid of all these guys. Na, 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 na. So if I had say I had 1,000 objects. I don't know why I would have 1,000 objects from a JSON file. Maybe this is probably more likely to happen with Excel or something, but I need to cast those objects into database inserts, and I don't have time to just write insert into yada yada yada. So I load that JSON file. I say give me the name, job, and age. I say database, generate file. Boom, I've got the inserts. I just go and run it against the SQL database. Another future feature that we are planning to make is maybe even having this go automatically into a database. Like maybe there will be a button right here that says insert into database, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. So that is the overall usage of this feature, the GUI feature for DataDrop. Thank you for watching.